Yeah, go ahead.
RC was Career and Learning Self-Reliance. Career and Learning Self-Reliance means taking responsibility for being aware and self-directed regarding your work or career. It's basically thinking independently, managing change effectively, developing lifelong lessons, and career redefinition. There will never be a time that you are not learning anything new. Learning independently is very important in the workforce. Once you start your career, you may not be entitled to just one job. For example, I will be going into the medical field to pursue my career. Being in the medical field requires lots of independent working. I may not always have someone there to help me. A patient may rely on my abilities other than someone else's. I have quick decisions to make on my own, so therefore I should be learning career learning and self-reliance.
The activities and assignments we have chosen for this project are student-led lectures, project testing, and independent lessons. Alright, student-led lectures. This gives the students responsibility of learning a topic thoroughly enough to teach their fellow students. You can have the students in the audience partially grade lessons while they're also taking notes on the subject. Students learn enough without having a lecture from teachers. The best example would be social studies, because mainly the teachers lecture during the class, and when students constantly have to hear the same voice of a teacher lecturing, they tend to get off topic and not pay attention as well. Is project testing. This gives students a chance to not stress so much about learning the material just to pass on tests, but actually memorize and dig deeper into the subject. This promotes independence and learning to expand knowledge, not to just get by. Teachers could require the students to do a project instead of a test, so that way students don't stress so much about testing and they don't have to cram so much information on one topic. They can have the students give a presentation, make a poster board so other students can see visually what was going on, and also have them doing a research paper. The best setting for this one would definitely be in a science class, because you are taught so many different topics into one unit. A lot of students stress about what vocabulary to study for and all the different subjects to study for in that one unit.
Our last activity we have is an independent lesson. With independent lessons, each student has a laptop or a tablet to use to watch videos or podcasts of a certain lesson. This way that students can learn at their own pace. The students who need more time can review a subject as much as they need to. And then the students who grasp concepts rather quickly can move on as soon as they understand it, so they are not bored. This is a more individualized approach. Each student can learn at their own pace and on their own time. This also increases the responsibility for the students to complete their unit in timely manners, because there still will be tests.
This would be better in math because there's such a wide range of learning speeds.
This is the classroom we have designed. This area right here would be your traditional classroom setup with the desks facing the teacher. This gray area would be the smart board, or where the teacher would lecture. Each purple circle represents a chair, and we decided we would use the rolling chairs that could be easily maneuvered and moved around. Give students the options to be in motion. And this area over here, these brown tables, those would be the group learning desks, where students can get into small groups and collaborate and do projects. Each setting would have a TV. This yellow area right here would be the lounge area. There would be couches and bean bags for students to go and relax. There would also be a TV. This would be this teacher's desk and a teacher's chair, and we have decided we would put in a pretty large technology cabinet so we can put all the laptops and computers, cameras, and headphones that we would need. We used in our picture, we used a turquoise wall color because turquoise promotes communication and thinking. It makes you think and want to communicate a little more. The yellow in the lounge area is a relaxing color, so if you're feeling stressed, you can go over there. This is the chair we have chosen, and as you can tell, it's got an open design. It has wheels and a storage area below it. It has this large desk connected to it with a cup holder, so you can have more room for your paperwork and your books and things. And with these rolling chairs, you have many different options of your classroom setup. You can always go for the traditional style with all the students facing the teacher. You could go for a style where everybody's in a semicircle, and this promotes discussion with them amongst the students and not just the teacher talking. And then you can also easily maneuver them into small groups to do group work.
All right, I'm going to talk about the group centers over here. Each of these will be set up so that students can talk to each other and work together on projects. These are all variations on the same design. And this one, the chairs are raised slightly, but you can see the screen, and they all have laptops and headphones around them. On this one, they also have headphones, and they're connected to the screen and displaying to their peers what they have on their laptop. And this one is just another variation on it with square desks around the screen. This is the lounge area right here. It's going to be a carpeted area with a screen on one side and couches, bean bags, and chairs for the students to study in. These are some of the chairs that the students could sit in. They have a desk on them, and it would have like a central coffee table in the middle. And the desks are on the side, and they also come over on the chair. This is an example of the bean bags and the other chairs that could be in the area. There are more chairs over here, and it would be a carpeted area, have a bookcase in it. And then this is an example of the technology bookshelf that we would have. It could store the laptop separately as well as the chargers.